And welcome back to this special swing state edition of Hannity. And we go back out to Frank Luntz. He's in Iowa tonight with a special focus group of Republican moms.
You've heard about soccer moms. I've got a group of Iowa moms. And something rare in politics, I've got a Washington, D.C. mom who comes from Tennessee and is a leading member of the House of Representatives. Marsha Blackburn, come on in here. It's a special opportunity to connect an elected official, particularly someone who's not from this state. As a mom, what would you want to tell Washington, D.C. that Washington isn't listening to? Anybody. Go ahead.
Let us raise our children. Let us teach our children what we want, get out of our lives.
You guys agree with that?
Yes.
What would you tell her?
Health care. I have a special needs child. I have 4 children. His health care is very complicated, and it does not involve the government. I do not want this health care. And I'm from Tennessee.
Stay out of our schools and let God be. God's there anyway, but you can't really take him out, but stay out of that.
What would you tell?
On the topic of healthcare, I really agree that we need to take a business approach more to it and not a government-regulated approach, because you lose who humans are that are at the core of the healthcare. And I think that's a huge issue that Congress and politics need to stay away from, and also tort reform in that area so that we can lower the costs for healthcare.
Representative Blackburn, does Washington understand the concerns of moms in America?
I think that there are many of us in Washington that understand the concerns of moms, but one of the things I have found being in the U.S. House is Washington, D.C. seems to be a little bit disjointed from the rest of the country. They live in their own bubble. And I go back home every single weekend and meet with my constituents and talk with them about what is going on. You learn a lot when you're pushing that buggy down the aisle in the grocery store, and when you're going to your grandchild's events, and when you're at church on Sunday. And so I think that's where I get the best information.
So what's the issue that is on the minds of Iowa moms as you decide whom you're going to vote? Someone in the second row, a few of you guys I haven't heard from. What's the most important issue to you?
Oh, that's hard. I just feel like there's a lot of outside influences that are trying to creep into our family and destroy it, whether it's through the TV, through our education system, what the education system chooses to protect and not protect. Is sometimes leaves you wondering.
As you think about the election, what stands out the most to you?
I think the debt situation for kids today is scary, of what these kids are going to be faced with when they're at our age.
I can understand that anxiety, and I think that what you have faith in is the fact that when people doubt the greatness of this country, look at where we've been. And look at what we're built on, and knowing that we can do it again. But it means that we're going to have leaders. We have to have leaders that understand performance-based leadership, that are going to agree to get the job done. I've heard you talk about getting solutions, having people that are transparent and accountable and are real and are focused on solving the problems. And I think that what you're saying is exactly what Washington needs to hear. Speak up loud and clear.
Go ahead.
I want you to abolish the Department of Education and take that money and secure our borders, because the Constitution says that you are to protect us, which means that you need to protect us from people coming across our borders. And why you guys don't understand that is totally beyond me. So protect our borders. That's what you need to do, and get out of our lives.
And it was just reported that we're over $15 trillion in debt now as a nation. And I've heard that Planned Parenthood receives over $500 million a year in federal money. That to me is a no-brainer. Why would we even support an organization that's the largest abortion provider in the country?
And that's why some of us continue every single day to try to freeze what the federal government is spending and then start cutting it so that we can get this under control. We're borrowing 42 cents of every dollar we spend. Every man, woman, and child owns $47,900 of the federal debt. That's immoral, and we have to get it under control.
You guys agree with that?
Yes.
I want you to watch this. I'm going to ask them a question that we asked for Cafe Mom. 1,000 moms across the country are you better off than your parents were when they were your age? Almost all of them said yes. But when we asked them, will your children be better off? And let's get a show of hands from you. How many of you truly believe your children will be better off than you when they get to be your age? Not one. Not one of the 30 moms. Solve it, please.
And, you know, I think that what we have to do is have moms like you come help us do this. It is always the moms who are going to say, we want our kids to dream big dreams and have great adventures. Every one of you said you're ready for the fight. We need you. So come help us with the fight.
I would give you a $16 muffin, though. Man, there'd be no more $5 coffee either.
I
It'd be
make great
gone.
biscuits.
Freebies.
Come see me on TV.
Bring your own
Will you
lunch.
fight for
Tennessee,
her?
you can.
Will you fight with her?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, fight with us, help us with this, and I will make you a pan of biscuits and give you a great cup of coffee.
Okay, I'll make you brownies.
You got a deal.